Everyone talks about the importance of delaying Social Security and how it boosts your monthly benefit. And yes, that part is true. Wait until 70 and you get a significantly bigger check than if you file at 62. But what almost nobody talks about is the ripple effect that timing decisions can have. It's not just about you getting a larger deposit each month. It's about how it impacts your spouse's future income, your tax planning opportunities, and your long-term financial security. There's a hidden benefit to waiting that doesn't show up on a statement, but it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Most people overlook it, and unfortunately, they end up locking in a decision they can't undo. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what that benefit is, how it works, and why timing your Social Security the right way could be one of the most important retirement decisions you make. Let's take a closer look. Hi, I'm David Hike, financial advisor at DMH Financial Solutions. For more than 2 decades, I've helped pre-retirees and retirees make sense of their Social Security options. And one thing I see over and over is that most people focus only on how big the check is. And while that is important, it's not the full picture. When you choose to claim Social Security, it doesn't just affect the number you see in your bank account. It can shape your entire retirement plan, how long your money lasts, how much tax you'll pay, even how much your spouse might receive if you pass away first. Today, I want to shine a light on a benefit of delaying Social Security that most people overlook. It's not flashy, and it won't show up in your online account, but it could give you more stability, more flexibility, and more peace of mind down the road. Let's break it down. Number 1, delaying benefits increases your survivor benefit if you're married. One of the most overlooked advantages of delaying Social Security is how it can protect your spouse, especially if you're the higher earner in the relationship. Here's what a lot of people don't realize. When one spouse passes away, the surviving spouse is only allowed to keep one benefit, whichever is higher. They don't get both. So let's say your monthly Social Security is $3,000 and your spouse's is $1,500. If you pass away first, your spouse steps up to your $3,000, but their own benefit disappears. Here's where timing becomes really important. If you claimed benefits early, say at 62, and locked in a lower monthly amount, that's the amount your spouse will inherit. But if you delayed until 70 and earned delayed retirement credits that boosted your benefit to the max, your spouse now inherits that larger amount for life. That's a permanent increase in income that your surviving spouse could rely on for 10, 20, or even 30 years, depending on how long they live. Think of it this way. Delaying Social Security isn't just about managing a benefit. It's about leaving behind a stronger income floor for your spouse. This is especially valuable in couples where one person has a significantly higher earnings record. If you're that higher earner, your decision to delay doesn't just affect your own retirement. It could directly improve the financial security of your partner long after you're gone. And here's the best part. That survivor benefit is guaranteed and inflation adjusted for life. That means your spouse will receive not only a higher benefit, but one that keeps up with rising costs. A quick note, survivor benefits follow a slightly different set of rules than regular spousal benefits. Your surviving spouse can begin claiming as early as age 60 or 50 if disabled, though early filing comes with a reduced amount. Full survivor benefits are available at full retirement age. 2, delaying gives you more flexibility with your tax strategy. Here's a benefit of delaying Social Security that most people never think about: tax planning. Yes, Social Security is taxable, but not in the way that most income is. Depending on how much other income you have in retirement, up to 85% of your Social Security benefit may be taxable, but it could also be much less or even zero. This creates a window of opportunity if you retire in your early to mid-60s, but delay taking Social Security until 67 or 70. That window, often called the tax planning gap, is where smart decisions can lead to a big long-term savings. Here's how it works. If you're no longer working and you delay Social Security, your total taxable income might be much lower. That means you could do Roth conversions from your IRA or 401k at lower tax rates. You could draw down your tax-deferred accounts before required minimum distributions, RMDs, kick in at 73. And you might keep more of your future Social Security income tax-free because your overall income remains lower. Delaying gives you control. Instead of letting Social Security income push you into a higher tax bracket later, you can smooth out your income over time and potentially reduce your lifetime tax bill. It can also help you avoid something called IRMAA. That's the income-related Medicare surcharge. If your income crosses certain thresholds, your Medicare Part B and D premiums can go up by hundreds of dollars a month. By delaying Social Security and managing your withdrawals carefully, you may be able to keep your income below those limits and save significantly on healthcare costs. So yes, waiting gives you a bigger check, but it also buys you time to plan smarter. And the benefit here isn't just about saving money this year. It's about reducing your tax burden for the rest of your retirement. 3, it can reduce the risk of running out of money later in life. Let's talk about one of the biggest fears most retirees have: running out of money. You've spent decades working working, saving, and investing, the last thing you want is to worry about whether your nest egg will last as long as you do. This is where delaying Social Security can quietly become one of the most powerful tools in your retirement plan. Why? Because the longer you delay, up to age 70, the higher your monthly benefit becomes. That benefit is guaranteed for life, and it increases with inflation. In other words, you're locking in a larger, inflation-protected income stream that doesn't depend on the stock market, and it doesn't require withdrawals. Let's say you delay until 70 and secure a benefit of $3,500 per month instead of taking $2,400 at age 62. That's an extra $1,100 per month for life over 20 or 30 years. That adds up to a significant amount of income you don't have to take from your investments. That means less pressure on your portfolio, especially during market downturns, more stability in your monthly income, regardless of how the economy is doing, and more flexibility in how you use your savings, whether that's for travel, health care, helping family, or just enjoying life. And remember, the longer you live, the more valuable that higher benefit becomes. If you end up living into your 80s or 90s, and many people do, that larger monthly Social Security check can be the difference between peace of mind and financial stress. It acts as a form of longevity insurance because the longer you live, the more likely it is your investments will be impacted by inflation, volatility, or unexpected expenses. And since it's indexed to inflation, it adjusts each year, giving you at least some protection against rising costs. Delaying Social Security doesn't make sense for everyone. If you have serious health concerns or lack other sources of income, early claiming may be appropriate. Always consult with a financial professional to determine what's best for your situation. So yes, waiting to claim Social Security can get you a bigger monthly check. But what most people don't realize is that the real value of waiting goes far beyond that. It can provide your spouse with a stronger survivor benefit, create a powerful window for tax planning and Roth conversions, and reduce your risk of outliving your money by locking in more guaranteed inflation-adjusted income. These are the hidden benefits that don't show up on your Social Security statement, but they could make a huge difference in how secure and flexible your retirement really feels. And once you make your decision, you can't go back and redo it. So getting it right matters. If you want help deciding when to take Social Security and how to coordinate it with the rest of your income, taxes, and retirement goals, let's talk. Click the link in the description below to schedule a free consultation. I'll walk you through your options and help you build a strategy that's customized to your life, not just a rule of thumb. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you found this helpful. I'll see you in the next video.